You didn't crash into my world, you didn't steal the air. You just sat across from me like you'd always been there. No fire was above us, no lightning in the dark, just something barely noticeable like a quiet spark. You asked me how my week had been, I answered half aware, but something in your listening told me you really care. Your coffee's getting colder, but we don't seem to mind. The conversation stretching like it's got nowhere to hide. It's not loud, not dramatic, not a sudden rush, just the way the silence feels softer when we touch. It's a quiet spark, burning underneath, not enough to scare me, but enough to make me breathe. Quiet spark, slow and warm, like something's waking up without a warning storm. You don't flirt in obvious ways, you don't try too hard, but when you laugh at my bad jokes, it hits me in the heart. You're leaning when I'm talking, like you don't wanna miss every little broken thought that falls from my lips. There's comfort in your presence, like low music in a room. Not demand attention, but changing the mood. I catch myself wondering how your hand would feel in mine, and that thought alone feels like crossing a line. We're not calling it anything, we're not making claims, but there's a warmth between us that doesn't need a name. It's a quiet spark, hidden in the glow, not the kind of blinds you just enough to show. Quiet spark, soft but real, like a tiny shift in the way we feel. Stay right there, don't move too fast. Let this little moment actually last. Quiet spark. Walk out in the evening, street lights turning gold. You brush against my shoulder like it's casual control. I look at you for half a second, you don't look away, and that tiny hesitation says more than words could say. The air feels different somehow, like something just began. Not loud enough to notice, but enough to understand. You say text me when you're home, like it's nothing new, but I feel something settle every time you do. Maybe love doesn't start with a burning flame, maybe it's just two people leaning in the same way. It's a quiet spark, building in the dark, not a raging fire, just a steady heart. Quiet spark, growing slow, like we're letting something find its own flow. I've had the loud kind, the crash and burn, the kind that makes you dizzy and leaves you hurt. This feels different, like steady ground, like a whisper saying you're safe right now. You don't promise forever, you don't pull away, you just stay consistent in a gentle way. And maybe that's enough, maybe that's the art of something small turning in into heart. Low light, soft air, your hand still there. No rush, no show, just slow, let it grow. It's a quiet spark, steady in my chest, not the loudest feeling, but maybe it's the best. Quiet spark, clear and bright, like something meant to last without a fight. Quiet spark, I don't need to know where this road will take us, I just like it slow. We stop before you leave, neither of us speaking, your hand still in mine, neither of us moving. There's traffic in the distance, but it feels miles away, like the whole world paused for this one small delay. You look at me softly, like you're about to say more, but instead you just smile and gently close the door. And I steady, not loud. Feeling that quiet spark, burning proud. No fireworks, no noise, just us. We keep finding little corners where the air feels brand new, like the city's got secret pockets only meant for me and you. A bench behind the flower shop, a staircase by the train, a tiny street with open windows playing old soul in the rain. You said let's take the long way, like you always do. Suddenly the day feels lighter just because it's you. Your hair's dancing in the wind, your smile's doing that thing where it looks like you're about to laugh before you even speak. No map, no schedule, just your hand on my sleeve. And every time you pull me closer, I forget to leave. Meet me at those breezy corners where the world feels slow, where the sunlight hits the sidewalk and the good vibes grow. Breezy corners, you and me, turning little city moments into memories. We stop for something sweet, you get sugar on your thumb, you wipe it on my cheek and I'm like, okay, you've won. You take pictures of the sky like it's your best friend, then you show me and say this one's us. In the end we talk about the future like it's not that serious, but you say my name so soft it makes it feel mysterious. I used to rush through everything like time was chasing me, now I'm learning how to slow down when you're walking next to me. You don't need a spotlight, you don't need a stage, you just make the city feel like it turned a page. Meet me at those breezy corners where the world feels slow, where the sunlight hits the sidewalk and the good vibes grow. Breezy corner, stay with me, turning little city moments into memories. Ooh, right here, this feels good. We end up on a rooftop, watching traffic like it's art. You're leaning like you're listening to the beat inside my heart. You say you look happier lately, I say yeah, maybe I am. And you laugh like you already knew, like you had a master plan. There's no big confession, no dramatic line, just the way you rest your head like it fits with mine. And the wind keeps moving softly like it's part of the song, like it's trying to remind us we don't have to rush along. Maybe love is not a grand thing, maybe love is small, like the way you make me smile in the middle of it all. Oh, meet me at those breezy corners where the city turns to gold, where the nights feel less lonely and the air feels bold. Breezy corner, you and I. If the world gets heavy, we'll just step aside. I've been everywhere in this town 100 times before, but I never saw the beauty till you walked me through the door. Now even broken sidewalks feel like something new, 'cause every place gets better when it's shared with you. And I don't need a vacation or a perfect view, just give me any street as long as it leads to you. Soft breeze, street light, your laugh, midnight, no rush, no race, just us in this place. Easy corners where the world feels slow, where the sunlight hits the sidewalk and the good vibes grow. Breezy corner, you and me, city moments in a memories. Breezy corners. If you ever feel alone, I'll meet you in the city, and we'll make it feel like home. A corner by the station, a cafe after dark, a street where we got lost once and ended up in sparks. That little store at midnight, that rooftop with the view, that crosswalk where you kissed me like the whole world paused for you. We don't need one perfect place, we don't need one perfect scene, 'cause every corner gets a breeze when you're walking next to me. So if you ever miss me, if the days feel out of tune, just meet me where the wind feels soft, I'll be there soon.
Little text at 2 a.m. Just my nickname and my name. Did you make it home alright? Don't forget to eat today. It's never something fancy, but it melts me anyway. Yeah. You send me songs you're listening to, like secret little clues. Every lyric feels like it was written by you, and I pretend it's casual, like I'm not counting every line, but I read them back in silence like they're almost mine. It's not poetry on paper, it's not roses in the rain. It's the way you type goodnight like you don't wanna break the chain. Your sugar letters dancing on my screen, turning every ordinary night into something sweet. Sugar letters, soft and low. You don't even try, but you let me know. Inside my jacket, just a smiley and a heart, said in case you miss me before we're even apart. I laugh like it's ridiculous, but keep it in my pocket like it's something sacred, like I don't wanna drop it. You send me random pictures of clouds that look like me, say this one's got your attitude and now I can't unsee. There's something in the effort, in the smallest little things. You don't shout your feelings, you just let them gently sing. No grand declarations, no headline confessions, just sweetness in the details, in your soft expressions. Ooh. Your sugar letters dancing on my screen, turning every ordinary night into something sweet. Sugar letters, slow and true. Every single message feels like I choose you. Types and heart again, types and where's this gonna end? Sugar letters. About something small and dumb. You sent a sorry with a meme, and suddenly we're undone. You said I hate being mad at you, and somehow that was enough. 'Cause love ain't always fireworks, sometimes it's softer stuff. You say my voice notes, say you play them when you drive, like my laugh in your speakers keeps your long days alive. And I never thought I'd fall for something so unseen, but every little message feels closer than it seems. Maybe love in the century looks a little different, but the feeling in my chest is still persistent. Oh, your sugar letters lighting up my phone. Every tiny word you send makes me feel at home. Sugar letters, simple but clever. If this is modern love, I hope it lasts forever. I know it's just a message, I know it's just a line, but time, it makes a magic when it hits at the right time. When I'm stuck inside my head, when the day feels long and gray, you send a little thinking of you and it carries me away. We don't need a stage, we don't need applause. We just build a love through digital pause. And somehow it feels real more than I expected. Every word you send leaves me affected. Late night glow, blue light shine, 3 dots typing, you're on my mind. Short reply, long smile, I reread it for a while. Your sugar letters dancing on my screen, turning every ordinary night into something sweet. Sugar letters, I finally see it's not about the words, it's what they do to me. Sugar letters, soft and new, every single message feels like I love you. You don't write with a pen anymore, but you don't have to try. Every little word you send stays with me at night. Sugar letters, sugar It's funny how it happens, I'm not even trying. Then you show up in the doorway and my whole face starts lying. I'm acting like I'm normal, like my heart ain't doing flips, but I can't stop smiling and you catch it on my lips. You say, what's got you so happy? I shrug like I don't know, but it's written in the way I can't let you go. The afternoon is lazy, sunlight on the floor, and suddenly the simplest day feels like something more. I don't need a big moment, I don't need a perfect scene, just the way you look at me, like I'm your favorite thing. These are the blushing hours, when the world feels soft and slow, when you're close enough to touch, and I don't wanna let it go, I don't wanna let it go. Blushing hours got me sweetly out of place, like I'm falling in the daylight, right in front of your face. We're walking past the market, you're pointing out the flowers, saying that one looks like you, and I laugh for like an hour. You buy me something small, like it's nothing, just a treat, but my heart takes it personal, like you're speaking in sweet. You tell me about your childhood, the songs your mom would play, and I'm memorizing everything, like I'm saving it for rainy days. Then you stop and fix my collar, like it's second nature now, and I swear my whole life pauses right there on the sidewalk. It's not the kind of love that hits like a storm, it's the kind that feels like home in a quiet, gentle form. These are the blushing hours, when the world feels soft and slow, when you're close enough to touch, and I don't wanna let it go, I don't wanna let it go. Blushing hours got me sweetly out of place, like I'm falling in the daylight, right in front of your face. Ooh, I'm trying to be cool, but you make it hard. Who you got me acting like a work of art. Blushing hours, blushing hours. We sit inside the cafe, same table, same view. You steal a sip of my drink, like you always do. Your knee bumps into mine, and you don't even move away, like you're comfortable with me in the sweetest kind of way. You scroll through old photos and show me your life, and I can't stop imagining how I'd fit in by your side. You catch me staring at you, I look away too late. You laugh and say you're obvious, and I blame it on the day. Maybe I'm not subtle, maybe I don't need to be, 'cause every time you smile like that, it feels like you choose me. These are the blushing hours when I forget what to say, when your hand is on my sleeve and my fear just melts away. Blushing hours got me thinking I could try to love you out loud someday, if you want me by your side. I used to hide my feelings, keep my heart behind the glass, but you make it feel so easy, like I don't have to mask. And maybe it's not perfect, maybe it's not planned, but I like the way it's growing right here in your hands. So if you ever wonder if I'm feeling it too, just watch me when you walk in, that's the truth. Sunlight, warm skin, your laugh pulls me in. No rush, no race, just us in this place. These are the blushing hours when the world feels soft and slow, when you're close enough to touch, and I don't wanna let it go, I don't wanna let it go. Blushing hours got me sweetly out of place, like I'm falling in the daylight, right in front of your face. Blushing hours, if you feel it, tell me now, or just stay here in the moment, and I'll figure it out. Blushing hours, yeah, I'm falling, I confess, not in a dramatic way, just in the way I can't look less. The sun goes down eventually, but I'm still in that glow, 'cause every time you smile at me, I swear my cheeks still show. Blushing hours, blushing hours.
We threw a blanket on the grass like we own the afternoon. Tasty cups and lemonade and a lazy summer tune. You brought strawberries in a jar, said don't ask, just trust me. I said if this goes wrong, I'm blaming you completely. You laughed and pushed my shoulder like you always do. Sunlight bouncing off your skin like it's in love with you. No reservations, no big plans, just music from your phone. And somehow in that open park, it felt like we were home. You said let's not complicate it, let's just let it be. And I swear the way you said it sounded good to me. It's a smooth picnic under open skies, you and me vibing, no need to analyze. Smooth picnic, grooving in the heat, got that easy kind of love moving to the beat. Smooth picnic under open skies, you and me vibing, no need to analyze. Smooth picnic, grooving in the heat, got that easy kind of love moving to the beat. You start dancing on the blanket like nobody's around. I say you're embarrassing, but I'm loving every sound. You grab my hands and spin me till we almost lose our feet. Then we fall into the grass, still laughing at the beat. There's a breeze that hits just right, carrying your hair. And for a second I forget there's a world beyond right here. You whisper, stay like this, like it's a serious request. And I feel something settle soft and steady in my chest. Oh, no pressure in your voice, no heavy expectations, just sunshine and a rhythm and perfect little patience. It's a smooth picnic under open skies, you and me vibing, no need to analyze. Smooth picnic, nothing too deep, just the kind of love that makes your heart sip. Smooth picnic under open skies, you and me vibing, no need to analyze. Smooth picnic, nothing too deep, just the kind of love that makes your heart skip. Slide to the left, laugh to the right, stay in the moment all afternoon like smooth picnic. Don't overthink it. You tell me about your dreams like they're already on the way. Not in a 5-year plan, just in a maybe someday. I like the way you hope without demanding proof. You make the future feel like something we can choose. We share one pair of headphones, listening to old school funk. You say this one's our song, I say we've only heard the hook. But somehow in that second, with your head against mine, it feels like something bigger than just a summertime. Maybe love ain't lightning, maybe it's groove. Something steady, something smooth in the way we move. It's a smooth picnic, sunlight in your eyes, no drama in the air, no hitting goodbye. Smooth picnic, just stay with me. If this is all we get, it's enough for me, yeah. Clap your hands, feel the grass, let the whole day pass. No clocks, no past, just make it last, eh? Yeah. You say you look different when you're not stressed out. I say maybe it's you that I'm thinking about. And we don't define it, we don't draw lines, we just let it breathe in between the rhymes. Kick drum, soft sun, heartbeat, we run. Your smile, my grin, let the good vibes in. Low bass, slow sway, don't let this fade. Smooth picnic we made. It's a smooth picnic under open skies, you and me vibing, no need to analyze. Smooth picnic, golden and free, every little second feels like harmony. Smooth picnic, stay in the groove, nothing complicated, just the way we move. Smooth picnic, hold my hand, let's make a little heaven out of where we stand. The song's still playing, sun's still high, you pull me close and we don't ask why. People walking past us but we're in our own lane. Your laugh hits the chorus again and again. No beginning scene, no final goodbye, just strawberry sunshine and your hand in mine. Music keeps looping, we don't even stop. Blanket in the grass, beat still on top. Smooth picnic, yeah, keep it spinning. Smooth picnic, yeah. No beginning, no ending, just the groove. Just the groove.
You always show up out of nowhere, like a song I almost know. Same corner of the cafe, same seat by the window. You say it's just coincidence, but you smile like it's not. Like maybe we're both pretending this isn't something we want. Your phone lights up, you flip it over like there's something you won't say. I sip my drink a little slower, trying not to look your way. We talk about the weather, about everything but this. But every time you laugh like that, it feels too real to miss. You're a sweet mirage, shimmer in the dark, close enough to touch, but just out of my arms. Sweet mirage, don't know what you are you staying for the night or disappearing with the stars? You brush against my shoulder like it's accidental light, but you don't move away from me and that don't feel like a lie. You ask me if I'm seeing someone, I shrug and say not really. You nod like that's good news, but your eyes still read so freely. There's a story in your silence, there's a way behind your grin, like you're standing at a doorway, but you won't step fully in. I don't wanna chase you, I don't wanna beg, but you keep leaving little clues inside my head. Oh, you're a sweet mirage, shimmer in the dark, close enough to touch, but just out of my arms. Sweet mirage, tell me who you are we just killing time, or are we going too far? Stay or fade away, don't look at me that way. Stay, don't play it safe if you feel the same. Sweet mirage, sweet mirage. We walk outside, the city's glowing, neon painting on your skin. You say you like no expectations, but you lace your fingers in. You talk about your freedom like it's something you defend, but the way you hold me closer makes it hard to just be friends. A taxi slows beside us, you hesitate then sigh. There's 1,000 unsaid questions sitting heavy in your eyes. If this is just a moment, why does it feel so deep? Why do I still taste your name long after you leave? You're a sweet mirage, fire in disguise. Every time I get too close, you blur before my eyes. Sweet mirage, dancing on the line. If you're only passing through, why does it feel like mine? I don't need a forever, I don't need a vow, I just need you honest here and now. If you're scared of falling, say it to my face. Don't hide behind the mystery, don't drift away, 'cause I could learn to hold you without holding too tight. But I can't keep reaching for something that won't fight. Late night, phone screen glow, typing words and letting go. Your name still in my head, half alive, half unsaid. Sweet mirage, why you feel so real? You're a sweet mirage, shimmering in the dark. Every time I guard my heart, you slip right past the mark. Sweet mirage, don't leave me guessing. If you're gonna disappear, at least leave me with a lesson. Sweet mirage, if this is goodbye, why does every part of me still hope you'll change your mind? You always show up out of nowhere, like a song I almost know. Same corner of the cafe, same seat by the window. Sweet mirage, are you real this time? Sweet mirage. slow sway, like you got your own soundtrack. Didn't say much, just a small smile, and I felt my heartbeat snap. There's a rhythm in the way you move, like you're never out of time. Even silence feels musical when you're standing next to mine. The barista's playing old soul, low crackle in the air. But honestly, I barely hear it when you're running fingers through your hair. We don't need a crowded dance floor, we don't need the flashing lights. We got something way smoother in this lonely night. It's a tender groove every time we get close. Not too fast, not too slow, just the way it's supposed to go. Tender groove, feel it in my chest when you lean into me. Yeah, that's when it hits the best. You tease me with your half laugh, like you know I'm falling in. Say you're just being friendly, but you don't pull your hand back in. We sway between the tables, like we're dancing without a stage. Your shadow mixing with mine on the cafe window pane. You say you like the simple things, warm nights and vinyl spins. I say I like the way you look when the music settles in. There's a softness in the tension, there's a spark but it's controlled. Like we both know what we're building, but we're letting it unfold. It's a tender groove every time we get close. Not too fast, not too slow, just the way it's supposed to go. Tender groove, you don't have to prove. Every little look you give got me locked into you. Slide a little closer, stay a little longer. Heart's getting louder, beat getting stronger. Tender groove, don't break the mood. Outside the air feels different, like the world turned down the noise. You pull me by my jacket, say you overthink too much, boy. I laugh, but you're not wrong. I get stuck inside my head, but when your hand is in mine, all the extra thoughts just shred. We stop beneath the street light, golden halo on your face. You don't say you want me, but you don't step away. There's magic and restraint in the way we take it slow. Not rushing to define it, just letting feelings grow. It's a tender groove, feel it in the dark. Every little heartbeat playing its part. Tender groove, nothing left to prove. If love's a kind of rhythm, I'm in time with you. Maybe we don't call it love yet, maybe we just let it ride. Like a bass line in the background, keeping everything in line. You don't need to promise me forever, don't need a grand debut. Just keep moving how you moving, I'll keep moving with you. We don't have to name it, we don't have to name it. We don't need a rule, we don't need a rule. Sometimes the best kind of falling feels this cool. Low light, soft skin, your breath brushing my chin. No rush, no show, just slow, let it flow. Tender groove, just me and you, just me and you. It's a tender groove every time we align, like the song was waiting for your hand in mine. Tender groove, nothing to improve. Every little step we take feels smooth. Tender groove, under city hues. If this is how it starts, I don't wanna lose. Tender groove, stay in the pocket. Tender groove, don't try to stop it. Tender groove, let it move. Tender groove, tender groove.